Good morning, good morning. You'll have to excuse this. This is not keto. This is my family. My family is not keto. So I'm the only one in the family that is keto. Hold on, I'm not well prepared. I haven't even finished my first cup of coffee yet in my defense. So, one of my favorite things in the whole world is bacon. And we get our bacon from hogs or pigs that are processed by the 4-H. See, it's not for sale. This bacon has been processed. And 4-H is actually a wonderful organization. Teaches children responsibility and teaches them about agriculture, and it's just wonderful. And look, this bacon is different than the store-bought bacon. So, it's so thick, and look at the amount of meat per strip of bacon. And I mean, that's not just one random piece. This is what happens when you buy a hog from a local farmer and you pay to have it processed. Look consistently, when you buy store-bought bacon, you don't typically get this. You don't get the ratio of meat to fat that I am consistently showing you in every one of these pieces of bacon. Look, it's like that all the way through. All the way through. This is no trickery happening here. This is bacon. It is serious business. Okay, so I'm gonna cook this up, and this is gonna be part of my weekly planning. It's just black coffee. It's black coffee. Oh, this is the cup. It says, no, not yet. Closer, almost there. And then when the coffee cup is down to here, I'm ready. I'm ready. But that's not really true, because, I mean, I'm talking to you now, and I just took my first sip. You just witnessed the first sip of coffee. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm pulling the bacon apart, making sure there's no ice crystals. I took it out of the freezer yesterday. This much bacon will last me well over a week. And now we're going to talk about how we cook the bacon, because there are some people out there that like the bacon still flimsy, still pliable. I personally like my bacon so that when you pick it up, it's stiff, but when you bite into it, it's kind of crispy, but it still has some texture. I don't like it burnt to a crisp. I'm getting my bacon plate ready. As you come into the room, don't forget to thumbs up. It's easy to do, to click on the live and start watching the live, especially when it's an exciting subject like bacon. So I'm just going to get my paper towels ready. I always lay my paper towels on a plate, and then as the strips come out of the bacon, I put them on the paper towel and then I pat them dry. And it's not because I don't want the fat, it's because if you leave the grease on it, I just found that the way that I use this bacon throughout the week is going to be in salads as a salad topping, adding a protein and a fat. I'm going to use it as a snacky thing. I'm going to use it to season spinach. I'm going to use it maybe as a crumble in an egg, like a cheese and scrambled eggs. I might take 2 or 3 of these crispy strips of bacon, crumble them up and put them mix them with some avocado. So I don't leave the fat on them, a lot of the fat on them, because it's also because of the texture that I want them at. So what I find is easier to do is get your pan to temperature, and I've been heating it up for a while now. Gosh, I am a mess. Let me adjust myself. This shirt is so old This is kind of a layered shirt, and then of course I have a tank top underneath of it. But it's because it's too short for my comfort. See, here's my booty, and there's my tummy. And so I kind of wear this tank top, but it matches. See, it matches my leggings. So I kind of, oh, let me show you. Whoa. See my leggings, they have a racing, I call it a racing stripe. So, I am just casual today, just casual. So as I was showing before, this is the difference between store-bought bacon and when you go to a local farmer, you go to a 4-H, you go to the county fair, and you buy a pig and have it processed. This is the difference in the quality of bacon. Look at all of the meat versus fat ratio on that. And look at the thickness. Because there is so much meat on this versus fat, you're also talking about less shrinkage. It's not going to shrink as much. Because it's the fat that shrinks. Do you want to see another piece? I know, this is like bacon porn right here. Do not try that at home. I'm a professional. I actually used to be a short order cook for a restaurant. I used to be a short order cook, so I'm kind of, the tips of my finger are kind of callous, and I can do that to a point. So I get my bacon going. Let me wash my hands because I just finished touching. So I got my bacon going. Now I like to use tongs when flipping bacon because it allows me to pull it up. You just got to be careful if you're using Teflon not to scratch it. But like I said, I just pick it up from the very corner. That sizzling sound is like music, isn't it? Oh, my whole house is going to smell amazing. I don't know who my viewer is today. If you want to say hi and tell me what part of the world that you are from. Good morning. So I'm really excited because what I want to do is I want to show you, because once again, this is the difference between when you purchase a pig and you have it processed versus buying in the store. Where in the world do you find bacon, unless you go to a butcher, where the bacon is cut like that, where the meat is that, it's like having a small little piece of ham in every piece of bacon. It's really quite incredible. Now I gotta wash my hands again. I just touched the bacon. Oh, what I also want to show you today, good morning, North Carolina. So you and I are on the same time zone, aren't you? Time zone doesn't start Eastern. Time zone doesn't start till you get like Virginia, right? So, because I am drinking black coffee now, because I intermittent fast, and I don't even know how to explain how hard it is to intermittent fast when you're frying bacon. But because I'm drinking black coffee now, I mean, that's right. Oh my goodness, it's all about the bacon. There is just no other way to wake your family up in the morning either, right? Than the smell of fresh cooked bacon frying in the skillet. So these pieces here are going to have one more turn, just a couple more minutes. I'm paying attention to what I'm doing because I do not want to burn myself, which has happened before. But let me get back to this tea quickly. So this tea here was a tea that I just recently purchased because I wanted to try it. And the way that I make this is I'll take 2 tea bags and I'll put them in a coffee cup and I'll let the hot water, I'll let them steep in hot water for about 3 or 4 minutes. And then I put it, you know, I make it like iced tea. So I'll put a couple drops of stevia in it and then I'll put ice over top of it like an iced tea. This was excellent. The flavor was crazy. So just saying, just wanted to show that to you. While we're over here, I gotta turn the heat down a little bit because we are burning. So this is the bacon. Now what happens is it looks like it's not fully cooked, but as it sits on this paper towel and the paper towel absorbs the fat, it's going to continue cooking, but it's going to stiffen up a little bit. I'll show you in just a second. You have no idea how hard it is not to eat this. I'm fasting right now. Yesterday I did not fast, and I paid for it all day. I paid for it. I was hungry all day. So one of the benefits of fasting is I might have moments during the day when I feel hungry, but as long as I don't eat, it's okay. As soon as I eat, that's different. So, okay, you got to see 13 minutes. So for those of you that are on keto, that say it's too hard to prep your meals for the week, it's too hard. I mean, all in all, I'm going to be cooking up this 2 pounds of bacon in 20 minutes. 20 minutes. So this morning for my contest, once again, I'm not singing. I started out this contest singing parts of a song, and then you had to guess what song I was singing. But as I was going through my videos and hashtagging them and editing them yesterday, I saw that I'm getting some copyrighted material strikes against me. That doesn't mean that I've got a copyright infringement against me. It just means that I have a small portion of my video is with someone else's copyrighted material. And it's going to hurt me in the long run when I become monetized and I start selecting videos for advertisements. So I have stopped singing. So today for your bonus, you're going to tell me what your absolute favorite breakfast is. And if you are one of my keto people that are intermittent fasting, I want you to tell me what your favorite food to break your fast. What is the favorite food you break your fast? And then I want you to tell me, let's see, let's come up with a really creative one today. Let's see. Oh, what time do you normally wake up? So in your first comment, you're going to hashtag my name, and then you're going to put what your favorite breakfast or your favorite breaking your fast meal is. And the second one is going to be what time do you normally wake up? What is your normal good morning time? And that's a wrap for me. This is my beautiful bacon. See, it's still pliable, but it's done, and the meat part is really crunchy, crispy. I've got some well done pieces in here. My husband, see, there's no pliable. They're not pliable at all. Those would be my husband's bacon. But that's the way I like it. I like it where it's, I mean, I don't want it raw. I like it where it's still bendy, but I like the meat part well done. Anyway, that's a wrap for me today. Thank you for cooking some bacon with me. Don't forget to enter my contest. Hashtag my name. Tell me what your favorite breakfast or break fast meal is. And then tell me what time you normally get up. And you'll be entered in my contest that I'll be drawing next weekend. So you guys have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.